Hello, in this video I shall be giving the analysis of a topic, need to upgrade capitalism amidst the COVID-19 vaccine crisis. Now India is facing huge crisis of the vaccination or vaccine program, and there has to be this upgradation of capitalism amidst this crisis because we are totally more or less getting the vaccines from capitalists, that is not from public sector. So we need to upgrade our capitalism in order to be more humanistic than capitalistic. So this is the upgradation we need to see. So this is the analysis of the topic. So the principles of capitalism versus needs of humanity is the present debatable point right now, because principles of capitalism is about profit maximization. It is about making profits, making money, and it has nothing to do with humanity or working for them. But now, because of COVID-19, as this is a big pandemic, even the capitalists must see that their need of humanity is met. So they have to cater to the needs of humanity. So this is the time when everybody has to come under one umbrella to work for the betterment of the world. So their principles of capitalism must be kept aside to at least some days or some years until this is gone. The present crisis of the government, so we can say that government can give private sector some push up some money so that it can produce and provide the public, but even the governments are under crisis. Especially in India, the governments must go and buy the vaccines from capitalists. For buying of vaccines, the government needs revenue, it needs money. So for getting money, it has to tax the private company. So for buying vaccine from a private company, government needs money. So for this money, it has to get again the taxes from private companies. So this is the main source of government's revenue. So then, if private companies are taxed more, there won't be a good encouragement towards investing in India. So the companies won't come to India, or they don't invest in research and development or in producing vaccines or medicines for COVID. So they are not oriented to produce if they are taxed more. So there won't be any vaccine production. So the citizens would blame in turn, they would blame the government for not buying the vaccines. So this is a vicious cycle in which the present government of all countries, but especially as we are speaking about India, the crisis of the present government. So we cannot blame the governments, but a solution to all this is the capitalists must come to know that this is a very serious situation, very different and unique situation wherein they have to adopt to some humanity values. To see some present position of capitalism here, capitalism exists as long as there are supporting forces of capitalism. That means if government supports capitalism or if shareholders support the company, so only then a capitalism would exist. If they stop supporting, there won't be the existence of capitalism. In capitalism, what is done is the commons is converted to private capitals. So the common capital is converted to private capital. Some of the common capitals are land, forest, water resources. So these are some environmental common capitals we have. That means everybody has got some right over these. So these are commons. And slaves, this is some human capital. So these slaves are also commons. So these are some common capitals, but they are going to be converted into private capital by the capitalists. So they are going to make money out of land, forest, water resources, and even some slaves, human capital also. So this is how capitalism exists, and all of this would only play as long as government support, as long as shareholders support. Shareholders are nothing but public, the general public. So as long as government and the public supports capitalism, this capitalism would exist. If it is not oriented towards humanity, or if it's not looking for the good of the public, there won't be capitalism existing. So this is what capitalists must remember while helping us out during COVID-19 time. Here all we see natural forces or natural things that are existing, forest, land and all, they are converted into financial capitals by the capitalists. And there are two other problems with these, apart putting COVID-19 scene aside. The overexploitation of natural resources by capitalists is a crisis, or it is a problem to environmental sustainability and climate change. So there are other challenges with capitalists apart from being apart from helping the humans out during COVID-19. They're all detrimental to other things like overexploitation of environmental sources, natural resources and all. Even these capitalists are using some slaves, and they are deprived of human rights. So these slaves who work in capitalist enterprises, who work in companies, they are deprived of human rights mostly. and these are considered as just economic assets, and they're not treated with any human values, with any human rights. They're not given any position of a human while they're working for the company, because they just look at them like economic assets to the company and not human at all. So this is a point that moralists always fight about. So moralists are who say that human must be treated like a human and not an economic asset. So these moralists are against capitalists in this view. So by all this, we come to know that capitalists or capitalism is not oriented towards human values until now. So under this, we also have one another heading of intellectual property monopolies. So IP monopolies are existing now or coming up recently. So this is a part of capitalism. So only the capitalists could create IP monopolies. So one would claim that it is their own thing. If one would have to claim that, he must be a capitalist. So no government claims this. It is open to public. But if one has to own something, he must be a capitalist. So capitalists created this intellectual property monopoly seen in any country. So this has set up intellectual property rights regime. So that is a recent problem with COVID-19 vaccines. In this, knowledge is converted into private property. So knowledge is bought by some rich man, and that knowledge is his own knowledge. It would become his own knowledge whether he produced it or not, we don't know, but it becomes his own private property. So that is the problem with IPRs. So this is cutting down access. For example, neem and turmeric. Everybody knows neem, everybody knows turmeric, and this is given by the public. So nobody knows who brought out neem and turmeric out of forest, but it is an open source to all public. But now even they are patented, so that is the range of capitalism to the level it has gone up. So this is the level to which capitalism has gone up, patenting even neem and turmeric to be their own things. So here the scientific knowledge of old traditional medicines like this are stolen away. So this is done by capitalists. But public has contributed a lot for even capitalists to exist. For example, for a company to produce medicine, the government has to give research and development grants and subsidies to produce a medicine or vaccine. So if a government has to give these grants and subsidies to private companies, the money would be coming from the public to the government, so in the form of taxes. So public contribution is there. And one another example is, recently US has come up with new COVID-19 vaccine drug. This is done with pure public assistance, giving assistance to pharmaceutical companies in USA. So this is one example of telling that the public contributes a lot to capitalists. There are two concepts here called product patent and process patent. Product patent is if a person produces something, he has total right to produce it and sell it for some set number of years. So nobody else must produce that. So this is done mostly by Western countries, because mostly Western countries are the producers of any medicine firstly. And there is another topic called process patent, in which the generic version of what is produced will be made. This is mostly followed by poorer countries because we have less infrastructure to produce. So like India and South Africa, we follow process patent. We take the processing technology from Western countries and process it into generic version so that we can afford to give it to our poor. So recently there is an urge to something that is asked by India and South Africa to World Trade Organization. So about TRIPS waiver, that is about TRIPS waiver, trade related aspects for intellectual property rights, so that they would easily get these patents for drugs. So US recently gave a new vaccine for COVID-19 which is of high cost, but India and South Africa, they cannot afford. So they ask World Trade Organization to waive TRIPS so that they can get the process patent or directly the product patent. So finally, the need of the hour is capitalists must work for societal needs, especially during COVID-19 medicines production. So they must serve the public purposes and public-spirited enterprises. Amongst these capitalists, there are good capitalists. So these public-spirited enterprises or capitalists must be encouraged by the government. And capitalist values must be kept aside and human values must replace them. So the purpose of capitalist existence must be remembered by all capitalists. Their very purpose is to serve goods and services. Only as long as they have customers, their companies will be working. So that must be in their minds, and they must all mutate in order to survive their companies in future. The final word is more human values must be incorporated than money values. So more human and less money. So this must be the slogan of today's capitalist trend. So this is the analysis about it, and thank you.